Alright. I think it's Rill's turn.
Can I murder you?
Probably. At this point, you could do anything.
It's Dan, so it won't take much, and he's only got 2 points of health, so you could almost just sneeze on.
How many things do I have in there? Okay. Alright, I'll try to hit you.
Christ almighty, you know what? I'm going to, I'm gonna wild swing.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. Yep.
Can you still? Yeah, you can.
I can, but that's not faster than yours.
Goodbye.
I'm dead. I died. I died. So
Wait,
with this...
I murdered you with my splendid claw.
What?
Attacks at range 2 to 5 do not hit you.
Oh my god. Am I still alive? I'm still alive!
And you don't even have to pay the gauge cost.
I'm still alive!
I have such disappoint.
I do have to pay the gauge cost because I do actually have one.
3.
But that's fine.
Merg. It was before close 3.
You didn't close though. You have to close.
Well, now
Alright,
I'm closed.
Yeah, I'm
You're
dead.
Stay dead.
So here's what happens, by the way. I'm kind of glad this happened. If you wild swing and it's an ultra that has a gauge cost, if you don't have it? If you don't have, no, actually you don't. If you don't have enough or you don't want to pay it, you basically just discard it and do another one.
Ah.
But the problem with... What would my next card have been? Nah. The problem with discarding cards is that if you run out of cards in your deck, you are allowed to shuffle all of your discard into a new deck, but you can only do that a single time in a game, and if you run out of cards again, you lose. So, that's gonna be the danger for using up too many cards or something like that. Well,
you could have survived with this one, Mark.
Could I have?
Yeah.
How?
You'd have stunned her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Power 0?
No, yeah, power 0 though. Well, actually,
you have to do damage.
But hit, discard the top card of your deck. This attack has plus power equal to the discarded card's printed power. So, I would have done 3 power to her, or 3 damage to her, which actually I think would have stunned her.
Yeah, but you didn't.
But I didn't.
You died.
All right. I died. Craig, it's your turn.
As Dan should fight. You didn't even sign an autograph.
But look, man, I'm a good sport. Look at me. I'm just still giving you a thumbs up. Good match. Good match, Real.
Okay.
Vega doesn't care. Vega's is an assassin.
Vega doesn't give a shit. Vega will just cut my thumb off as I'm giving him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Craig, what are you gonna do? So we're basically just watching. I mean, we could play again
And
if you want to, Real, but
no. I got lucky. No.
I think Real would like some of the characters in this.
In any of the other ones?
Yeah, I think this is your kind of art style, especially 7th Cross stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like this glasses man right here.
I'm gonna strike you.
I think you would like this vampire guy too. I think he's a
Yeah, I
vampire.
like the weird vampire asshole too.
Or the elf that looks like she's an Elezen from Final Fantasy XIV. It literally looks like she's wearing that one. Lost Joke knows what costume I'm talking about. The outfit.
It's time for you to be struck, one choke.
Mages versus madness, hunters versus demons.
You ready?
What's this one?
See, let's see what happens. Craig has 5. Well, since Craig initiated, he goes first. So you have to advance 3. If you move past the opponent with this movement, the attack's range includes them. So go ahead and move. 1, 2, 3. Do you want to critical this, Craig? Spend 1 gauge to critical it?
I do not.
Okay. Then you do 5 damage. He has no armor, so you do 5 damage. You don't want to critical it for 6 damage and draw a card?
No.
Okay. And he is also stunned, so he doesn't get to attack back. So that's it. Welcome back, Giant Nerd Guy, and this goes in your gauge, yeah. Real's looking at all the cards.
Yeah.
Pull them out if you want to take a look at them.
I just want to see what the portraits are, but the portraits aren't loading.
We'll pull them out. The 7th Cross people have an extra mechanic. It's called Transformation. It's kind of like a crit or a gauge boost, kind of. So like this one has it's black on the bottom, which means you basically have to no, not this one. This one is actually a second card. Okay, so here's another thing. I'm like interrupting Craig and Lost Joke's game to say this. Some of these players have an extra card. This card is essentially an extra thing that goes on the board. So you would put both your character card and this card both on the board, and then they both do things. I would have to read them to see what they do, but some of them have extra. But also, let's see.
Yep.
Okay, so here. You notice the bottom of this card is black versus the whites of the other card. So this is what's called a transformation. So you would have to use this card and hit with it. Why is this so weird? You use this card and hit with it, and when you hit with it, you have the choice of either adding it to your gauge or you use the transformation. You can use the bottom part of the card, and it basically becomes a permanent buff. What are you guys doing?
It becomes a terrible thing.
So can I flip my character card and still, like, do other things? Or is that my turn?
Exceeding is, I believe, flipping your character card. You can, because it's not an attack, you can draw another card, but flipping your character card, exceeding is your move.
Lame. Alright, I'm gonna declare an attack.
Okay.
Oh, she turns into the cat. Oh god, she went through the table.
None of these characters have, like, backgrounds, though, as far as I know. I know that they said that they were going to be using the 7th Cross characters in a board game at some point. Like a different game. But, there's not really any, like, backgrounds to most of these characters. Aside from what you can get from their cards.
I'm ready.
I just dump these back into the box.
It's fine. You can just delete them as far as I care. So Lost Joke goes first.
I dump them back into the box.
You did not actually dump them right in the middle of the...
I attempted to dump them back into the box.
I don't know why this is doing weird things. Just... There you go.
It showed some of them go into the box.
Lost Joke, you go first. You hit because they are in range. You do 4 damage. Unless Craig wants to spend force to increase his armor. Do you? You only have 1. You could increase your armor by 2 if you discard your card. Your last card. Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay, so Craig takes 4 damage. And that is enough to stun him, so Craig... I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that anyway, but... you do not add this
You also
to
have-
your gauge. Because you were not able
I
to
don't?
use it. No, Craig does not.
You also have to discard a card.
Oh, yeah. The opponent must discard a card at random. Well, he only has the 1 card, so you do have to discard it.
Wait a minute.
What? What? What's up?
Where did that card go?
You dropped it behind you.
Oh, here it is. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should just do plus armor then, because I have to discard it anyway.
Hmm.
Otherwise,
Then you can do that. In that case, you are only hit for 2, I believe. And you do not discard anything because you have nothing to discard. Craig, it is your turn now.
all right. Well, I have no cards, so
Yeah, you pretty much have to. I mean, you don't have to draw, but like if you want to attack, you can. You would just you would do a wild swing in which you would just take the top card of your deck and declare it as an attack without looking at it. You don't get to look at it. You just
let's not.
go on hope.
Okay, one choke.
Lost joke, you have so much gauge. Friggin' use some of
Yeah, and
it.
I'm going to spend it. Stop running my game, man.
Alright. What is your new thing? If you move past the opponent during a strike, your attack has +1 power and gain advantage. And its range includes them. Okay. And you get to draw as well, Lost Joke, if you haven't yet, because that was not an attack. You get to draw 1 card. And then it's Craig's turn.
Hmm.
You could just draw again if you want. Or you could exceed, too. You do have enough gauge for it.
Hmm.
One other thing you can do, I think Craig might have already read this. You can change cards, which essentially just means you discard a card and you can draw a card. It's like a straight exchange. Also, if you do that with an Ultra card, Ultras count as 2 force. So if you like do that with an Ultra card, you can discard the 1 Ultra card and draw 2 cards, for instance. Or discard the Ultra card and move 2, for instance. That's only in terms of force. Ultra cards do not count as 2 gauge. Don't think they do. Pretty sure they don't. Giant guy I lost, in case you were wondering.
I murdered him.
He took a plane out to Brazil, and then he hijacked it, told the pilot to turn around, and crash into me.
Yes, exactly.
I'm striking.
Okay.
Ready?
4 versus 2. Lost Joker. Craig goes first. You have to advance 3. So push or pull means you push or pull the opponent, 2. So.
Which happens after I hit him.
Yes, that's true. Yes,
So
that's true.
5 damage.
Yep, 5 damage. Actually, no. You don't actually hit.
Why?
Attacks at range 1 do not hit you. For Lost Joke. So yeah,
Okay.
so Lost Joke gets to hit you. For 6 damage, it looks like.
Lame.
So yeah, Lost Joke, that was a good one for you. It goes in
Goes
your
into my gauge.
Yep. Cammy
My
seems to be all about moving past their opponent and but staying close. So going back and forth.
Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, never mind.
Also, not nice butt shot on that Cammy card. Lost
Joke, aren't you going to push or pull me some spaces?
Oh yeah, Lost Joke. Do you want to push or pull him?
Pushes and pulls you could do.
That again.
Actually,
Potential push or pull me.
yeah, you can't do anything anyway. You can't push or pull anyway. Craig's being facetious.
Well, when it says any number of spaces, I dictate how far I can pull a.
Yes,
person?
but you can only push or pull them. You cannot pull them, I think, by you. So there's no place that she could go. Trying to see what this says about push and pull. But I'm relatively certain that you cannot push or pull someone past you.
I could pull them back if I say, I guess if I strike and then move.
No, it just means you can move me towards you or away from you, but not past you.
Yes, that's what it means. If your roles were reversed, if Chun-Li was pushing you, Chun-Li would be able to push you. But she could not pull you because you're already next to her. There is... I remember reading a thing about this, and I wish that I could see. Because I cannot remember if it's one or the other. I might need to go look it up. Because it's not on here.
Oh, I'm going
You're
to...
correct, giant nerd guy. Even just a face picture of Cammy is a butt shot.
I'll draw 2.
Even if her face is the only thing in frame. Although that's not how you spell Cammy.
your turn, Craig.
Oh, here we go. Can I pull an opponent past me? Yes, pull works just like forcing the opponent to advance. So actually, you could move her if you wanted to. Lost
So
joke.
you could move me way over here if you wanted.
Yeah, you were allowed to do that. Do you want to do that?
See. Well, I just drew 2 cards.
I
so
know,
it's
but
Craig's turn.
like I think that we can make allowances if you wanted to do that. Go ahead. Before Craig takes his turn and decides what he wants to do, I think that you're able to do that.
Only an idiot would get in CQC with a Downer class Cammy.
If I did that, I could just win right now. Then.
Good. I
Why?
mean, you mean on your turn?
Yeah. No. Because my ability.
That's
I'm
during a
moving Chun-Li-
strike. That's during a strike.
During a strike. No, let's just proceed. It's Craig's
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna AFK a minute and go
Okay.
grab a drink.
It's fine. We'll know for next time that you can do that. Craig. This is still
Yeah.
like your first, like everybody's first game.
Mhm.
I have only ever played this once before, and it was with Lost Joke, like last week. So
I didn't even get you below 25.
Shovel Knight is a bit OP. That's the next official expansion to this game, by the way, is Shovel Knight characters.
I'll draw. Go ahead.
Lost Joke. For chivalry. And they have a Shovel Knight already.
Alright. I'll try to. I'm gonna strike.
Oh my god, Lost Joke is EXing.
Hmm.
It's been forever since I played a Street Fighter game. I haven't played one for ages. I haven't even played the new one.
Maybe Capcom should make a good one.
Ouch! Burn! But fair. I don't know, I was never really into Street Fighter. I like other games better, other fighting games better.
I mean, I'm just saying Street Fighter V is not that good.
Alright. Let's kill me.
2 versus 4. Craig, you go first. Do you want to critical this?
Yes, I do.
Well, spend your gauge. Before
1,
close 2, you don't
3,
need to do that.
4, 5.
Yep, that is full. So Craig does 11 damage to you. Lost Joke. And he also stuns you, which means you don't get to use your attack. Craig might pull this off. Craig might pull it back. Oh my god.
Oh, Sankago's in my gauge.
Yep. Craig, was that your turn?
It's one joke.
All right, well then, it's your turn. It's a big reversal right now.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Rill. I was just telling people that the next expansion to this game is Shovel Knight. characters.
Ah. I've never played Shovel Knight.
And they already have, if you look over here by the characters, they already have a Shovel Knight's deck. This is an official one.
I need to draw.
In here. Right here.
Wait, I wanted to look at something else in here.
Rel, do you remember what our life totals were when you left?
No.
They were a lot different.
Who is
Craig
Skullman?
Craig was teetering on the edge, and now Lost Joke is below him. This game is actually pretty exciting. It could go to anyone at this point.
Are there any like ways to regain health?
No.
Some special cards might, but it's very character specific, character dependent.
Probably not a Street Fighter character.
Probably not, no.
Alright, who the fuck is this? That's not who I wanted him to be.
Is it my turn?
I think so.
Oops,
Yeah, because I drew.
I lost him.
What do you do?
There he goes. There he goes, straight through the table.
Oh.
Where'd he go?
I'm gonna draw
Yeah,
two.
it's right here.
I wanted to see what the back of the card looks like. I wanted it to be the other Skullman. There he goes.
What the hell? I'm gonna put this right here. It looks the same on both sides.
Oh, that's disappointing. I wanted it to be the Skullman from the anime.
Super Skullman 33. Maybe it is the Skullman from the anime. It's just like a weird
No, it's not.
side anime.
It's not the weird Kamen Rider one.
Yeah. It's not a Mega Man villain either. Who the hell is he?
No, I don't know who the fuck this is.
It's Craig's turn, I think.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get through the Guilty Gear story right now. I've decided to jump into that rabbit hole. And so far it is as expected. A bit disconnected, a bit batshit. Guilty Gear is weird. Very weird. And the story mode for Exerd Sign is literally just cutscenes. There is no actual gameplay in the story mode of Exerd Sign.
That sounds fun.
It's I mean, the cutscenes look nice for the most part, although it is a lot of just talking. But it's just kind of weird that there's no gameplay. It's basically you turn it on and it's like you're watching a TV show, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna strike.
Okay.
Ready?
Craig goes first. Advance 3. You don't actually hit though.
No.
But they don't hit either. This is kind of a weird thing because now you
Supposed
get
advance
to
before
yeah,
that, or
you
does that not apply?
no, you do advance because they didn't hit you, so you do actually do your attack. So you do advance 4. But you don't hit anyway. You do have to advance 4 because this is your attack. But you still don't hit.
If he advances 4, is it towards?
Advance is
Even
towards
though-
and past.
Even though Chun-Li moved past him.
Yes.
It's towards at the time you're doing your attack, so I moved past already, so now she moves towards me.
Yeah.
Behind her.
Go over this way.
No,
No.
advance. Towards and past. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 right here.
You move past your opponent during a strike. Your attack has hit +1 power.
But
My card says if I move past the opponent, their attacks do not hit.
yeah, and
Ah,
Craig's card goes first, so if Craig's card didn't have that, then yeah, you would be able to hit him with that +1 power and gain advantage. But because Craig's attack has this, your thing does not hit him, then just, like nothing happens. It was kind of a weird exchange. It was just people moving around.
Now, because my attack didn't hit, it doesn't go a gauge, right?
Yes, that's correct. Neither of your cards go into gauge.
All right.
It was like you're basically just playing footsie with each other right now.
Well, I had to dive out of that friggin' corner. And then she was like, fine, but I'm gonna dive even further.
Cammy
Okay,
does
so
seem
now
to
it's
be
my
the
turn.
dive person, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna declare attack.
Okay.
How dare you? Through.
Continue attempting to punch.
It's kind of a close fight, to be honest. This fight's kind of exciting. It's tense.
I've got mine.
Okay.
Is it intense?
Craig goes first. Advance 3 if you move past the opponent with his movement. This attack's range includes them. He did. Do you want to critical, Craig? It's 1 gauge to critical.
Probably not, because it's not going to kill him.
Okay.
If I do.
Well, you did move past, which means you do...
Wait. Maybe. My power is going to get past his guard regardless.
Yes. So basically,
Okay,
do you
so
want to do 1 extra damage and draw a card, basically?
No.
Okay, well then you do 5 damage. He has no armor, so Lost Joke does indeed take 5 damage. And he is stunned because 5 is more than 4, so you do not get to attack with this.
And that was One Choke's turn.
That was One Joke's turn, so now it's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Giant nerd guy battle of the panties. Don't know if Cammy has any room for panties in her outfit.
I'm going to do something silly.
Like double thong.
Something odd.
Okay.
Or maybe I won't.
Well, Lost Joke is almost dead, so...
Yeah, I am. I'm going to play this as a boost. By
Okay.
discarding block. I have stun
So-
immunity and I strike now, so it's a wild strike.
Yeah, so he just pulls the top card, he doesn't look at it, he just plays it.
Let's go.
2 versus 0, so... It's 3 to 5, this range. You actually don't hit with this, Craig. You do swing.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, you do swing, and I think you can move 1 if you want, because you did attempt the attack, but yeah, you don't actually do any damage or hit.
I don't want to move.
I think you might have to move.
No,
You have to move 1.
lose, then move one. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I have to. And I don't even get to add this to my gauge.
Nope, because you didn't hit. That's
Right.
unfortunate. Lost Joke.
It's like That's probably the one attack I have that wouldn't hit at range 2.
I believe you get to add this gauge, or add this card to your gauge. Even though you didn't actually get hit, but you did successfully use it, like you didn't, there was no stun, so. Alright, Lost Joke, I believe it's your turn.
Okay, I'll declare attack.
Okay. Alright.
Let's go.
Well, Craig still goes first. Close 2, you're already as close as you can get. You hit him for 4 damage.
Oh, so I just lose.
Yeah, that's it. You're dead. That's the end.
That's dumb.
I mean, that's the way the game works.
This game's dumb.
What do you guys think about this game? Is it interesting? Do you like it? Do you
not
hate
bad.
it?
Not bad. I feel like there are still a lot of rules that I don't really understand.
Well, we can always play again. It's not what I expected to have happen, but okay.